All right, hi everyone. Very good morning. So just gonna wait a little bit for everyone to slowly stream in. Okay. So some exciting news to share with you guys yesterday. Um, I don't know how many of y'all stayed up for the market. Honestly, I didn't. I actually went to bed quite early. I went to bed about like 10. And yeah, and I woke up, I was like, whoa. Right. So very interesting. So let's take a look at the market. All right. So guys, if you're here, let me know if you can hear me. If you're here, you can hear me. Type in good morning, good morning. All right. So I see Maureen is here, Leaky is here, Lenny is here, Yoksan, hello. Gareth is here as well. Gareth, your name is spelled very interestingly, right? Right, and Ivan is making fun of my name, Brad Pitt. I was wondering who will notice it first, yeah, but Ivan got it first, yeah. So if you're here, you can hear me. Type in good morning, good morning. All right, good morning to everyone. Okay, so what happened yesterday? All right, guys, what happened yesterday? Whoa. Now, this morning when I woke up, right, it's not just a sea of red, but the messages keep on ringing. Okay. So I felt that it was necessary to do a quick post to all of you, all right, to let you know what I'm thinking and what I'm seeing in the market and how you can also navigate this market safely. All right. So let's go through very quickly. Yesterday, what happened? Dow Jones dropped about 7%, S&P dropped about 5.8, Nasdaq dropped about 5. Okay, so I guess the most significant one, when people look at it, is like, wow, Dow Jones dropped 1,800%. That was like the biggest drop that we have seen since March, when we saw the market crash. All right, so let's take a look very quickly. What actually happened? Okay, so the thing is this: many people text me, and straight up, the first question is this: why did it crash? All right, a lot of people keep asking why did it crash. Now, what do you think, guys? Can you all type it in? Why did the market just crash overnight? Like one night, suddenly everything changed. What happened? Can you all type in the comments? Let me know what do you think. Okay. Now, the thing is this: when I get this kind of question, guess what's my reply? My reply is maybe watch the news and see why. Right. So if you're looking at the news, you will see that people are talking about, oh, the COVID second wave is coming, and the truth is, we knew for a long time that the second wave was gonna come. All right, there was a very high chance that second wave is gonna come. Like, guys, come on, like, use your brain, right? If COVID is as infection as it is, and people are out protesting, rioting in groups of people, crowds of people, like troves of people, I don't know what description you can use, right? What's going to happen? You think the virus will just say, oh, because this is a protest, I'm not going to infect you guys? No, right? The virus does not care who you are, whether you are white, black, brown, or yellow like me, doesn't matter, right? The virus is going to get to you, right? So second wave was not surprising, but I guess that was the news understanding of it. The next thing is people are saying, oh, the bear market is back, right? That's why it's crashing. Now, honestly, my real answer is this: nobody knows. Okay, guys, can you type in the comment? Nobody knows, right? Why do I say nobody knows the reason why the market crashed? Very simply, if they knew why the market crashed, the market would not have crashed. Make sense? Right? If you knew something was gonna happen, you wouldn't still participate in it. Think about it. If the people knew the market was gonna crash, why did people still buy into the market when it's going up? It doesn't make sense. So the rationale is this, right? The market is such a complex machine. It is so complicated that when it moves, I can frankly tell you, whoever has a strong opinion on why the market dropped basically don't know what they're talking about. Okay? Some people say, oh, it's due to the COVID second wave. Some people say because of Federal Reserve, Jerome Powell gave a speech that was not great. Honestly, they don't know what they're talking about. Okay? So I don't know how many of y'all listen to analysts out there. Okay? Now, these analysts, I always make it a point to make fun of them, right? These analysts, if they know what they're talking about and they are such good at predicting, they would not be analysts anymore. They would be the best sought after investment guru out there or investment banker. They would not still be an analyst. All right. I don't know how many of you are analysts out here. I'm sorry if I offended you, but that is the truth. Okay. So when analyst tells you, oh, this stock is a good buy, please go and buy. Come on, guys, think about it. What is their interest, right? So the thing is, nobody knows why the market dropped, but certainly we can think of what we want to do now the market drops. Okay, so let's take a look, right? This is the S&P 500, right? If you can see, this is the crash that we saw previously, and then now we are on our way back, okay? And right now we are here, okay? So guys, take this into context. Take everything into perspective, all right? Is this a crash? Think about it, all right? Guys, type in the comments. Let me know. Do you think this is a crash, right? This is not a crash. We are not even near where we were just a month ago, right? It was just a little blip, okay? So this is absolutely normal and healthy, guys. This is very normal and healthy because the market doesn't move in a straight line. Correct, right? The market doesn't move in a straight line. So let me draw for you, right? If the market doesn't behave in this manner, it doesn't go up like that. No, it doesn't, right? The market, what does it do? The market moves in waves, or some people call it in steps. All right. So what the market does is the market moves like this. So even if it's on its way up, there will be some parts of the time the market is coming down. Okay. So knowing that, you shouldn't be surprised that the market had a little correction downwards. It's part of forming the wave. Okay. All right. So let's take a look. The next one is NASDAQ. NASDAQ has the same thing. And actually, NASDAQ fell a lot less. All right. The NASDAQ fell a lot less and is currently coming to what we know as a support level at the moving average. So guys, when you zoom out, all right, guys, type in zoom out. All right, type in zoom out. Each time when you look at the market and you're panicking and you're shitting yourself, I'm sorry, cannot swear on Facebook, right? When you are peeing your pants, okay? You must zoom out and take a look and ask yourself, is this such a bad thing or is it something expected? Okay, is it a surprise or is it something expected? So guys, can you all tell me in the comments, right? Was this pullback something of a surprise or was it expected? Right? Is it a surprise or is it expected? Type it in the comments. I want you to type it in the comments to drill it in your own brain so that when it happens, you don't panic. Okay? I can tell you there will be a lot of fearmonger out there that tell you, hey, this is it, right? It's going to crash back down. Honestly, they might be right. Okay? So later I'll show you how to navigate the market. But the thing is, ask yourself, is this expected or is it out of the surprise? All right? If it's a surprise, then yeah. But it's kind of expected that it is going to come. We just don't know when it was. Yeah? Okay? Like what Yok-san said, right? The pullback is expected. All right? Aaron is saying it's a matter of time. Exactly. All right? It's exactly. Okay? Okay, so the thing is, a lot of people ask me, hey, Pete, how do you do some short-term trades at this point in time? Okay, so those of you who want to know more about exactly how to do short-term trades, that's something that I discuss with the community in the mentorship, right? But for the broader public who are listening to this right now, right? If you have no idea how to do short-term trades, okay, you need to be very aware because I would say if you know what you're doing, yes, please go ahead and do short-term trades. All right. But most of the time, nobody knows again. Nobody knows, in this case, who they really are. Nobody knows what they're doing. And if you are just attracted by people posting on Facebook, people posting on Instagram saying that I make 400% tonight, I make 500% tonight, guys, if you don't know how they do it, you're just seeing the results, please don't FOMO and pow in. You are going to lose money. Okay, I can tell you those people who pow into the airline trades, they pow into the the hotel trades. Now they are losing. Okay, so short-term trades, honestly, even for myself, I don't do it very often. All right, I do it very selectively, and it's a very small portion of my portfolio. Okay, so if you know what you're doing, please go ahead. Okay, so those of you who know how to do short-term trades, right, please go ahead. But for those of you who don't know, skip. Okay, skip. All right, I did not make my riches doing short-term trades, to be very honest. All right, so type in the comments. If you don't know what you're doing, skip. Type in the word skip. Okay, so let's go to the key point, right? So what's the key point? The key point is how to invest in this market properly. Okay, how to invest in this market properly. And one thing I want you all to focus on is focus on the long term. Focus on here. Focus on the future. All right. What you see yesterday is just here. Okay? What you see is just here. Right? So if you focus on the long term, actually, this is the perfect opportunity, all right, to go in and grab some good companies, grab some good shares, okay, because you want to buy them when they're at the bottom, all right, when they're coming down, all right. So actually, I wish the market drop more, no, okay, all right. I pray the market drops some more because I have so much cash sitting on the side. I want to get in and I want the market to drop even further. But it doesn't stop me from going in right now, right? It doesn't stop me from going in drips and drabs right now, okay? So the first thing is this. Always ask questions, okay? Guys, type in the comments. Always ask questions, okay? So what are these questions? Let me just drink some water first. Very simple. Ask yourself, which are the companies that will emerge from this crisis? Now, not just alive, not just they will, luckily I didn't die, but they become a lot stronger. Okay? Guys, type in the comment, stronger. Type in the comment, stronger. Okay? The second question is this. Which companies that you understand and you want to invest for the long term? The keyword here is you understand. Can you type in the comments? Type in understand. All right? Why? Because it is especially during times like this. If you are invested in companies you do not understand, what's going to happen to your mindset? All right, the airplane's going to fly past, but what's going to happen to your mindset? Stay focused with me. If you don't understand the company, what's going to happen to your mindset? You'll be damn fearful, right? You will want to get out. You'll be panicking, peeing in your pants again. You want to get out. But if it's a company you understand, you have conviction. Yes, that's my keyword, right, guys? Type in conviction. If you have conviction, this is the moment whereby you say, yes, I want to buy some more because it's cheaper. All right. Either you want to buy shares or do option strategy. It doesn't matter. The strategy, this point, it doesn't matter. It's the companies that matter. Okay. And more importantly is you want to invest for the long term, because if you look at the long term, then whatever fall happen in the short term doesn't matter to you. Whatever correction happened in the short term doesn't matter to you. I think some of you all have heard me say this before, but what happened to me was I actually bought a call option for Amazon before the March crash. And during the March crash, what do you think happened to my Amazon call option? It went to almost nothing. It went to almost nothing, you know. But why do I hold on to it? Firstly, because it was a very long-term investment, right? And secondly, I have conviction. I love Amazon as a business. I love it as a company. And I have conviction. Okay? So, third thing. Now, you can do this either on stocks or ETF. All right. You want to invest through stocks, you want to invest through ETF, you want to do options, all are possible. But guys, take note, I put that as the last criteria because the first two questions are more important, right? Which companies will emerge stronger and which are the companies you understand and you want to invest for the long term? That's the key. All right. That is the key. Okay. So guys, I just want to quickly do this emergency market update for you guys, right? Because there's so many of you who are really just panicking when you see a market correction. But really, what is happening right now is this is really an opportunity. All right. I don't know whether the market will fall further, to be honest, right? But for sure, certainly you know that right now it is at a better price than it was just 1 day ago. Okay. So with that, then you can moderate your emotions, guys. Control yourself. Moderate your emotions. Okay? So tonight, I'll promise you I won't stay. I will stay out a bit later. I won't sleep so early. All right. And the key thing is I want to look at the market and I want to see what are the things that I can go in, purchase, and probably do some option strategy. All right. Because these are the moments that you can establish a good position, a good trade, and then it goes further, right? Like what your son say, I hope the market drop more. I hope, come. Okay? I wish for it to drop more. Okay? So, last one. I'm just going to go into a very quick Q&A. Any questions, guys? Any questions? Okay? I don't want to make this a too long a session. Okay? Because I have a meeting later on. But let's look at any questions. Nita is asking PayPal. Okay, so let's take a look at PayPal. Let's see how PayPal is doing. Give me a second. I'm just going to pull up the screen. Where did my PayPal go? Okay. Right. Okay. PayPal. All right. Okay, so any questions, just put in the comments. I'll get to them. But right now, I just want to make sure I get it up. Ba-ba-bum. All right. So this is PayPal, right? So you can see actually even for PayPal, right, the recent drop is not such a big problem, even if you have bought it earlier, right? So for me is, yeah, Nita, I fully agree with you. I think PayPal is a bit overextended. All right. I would love to wait for PayPal to drop a bit more. But if you want to just go in drips and drabs as the stock market continues, right, it's not a bad strategy, right? Think about it. Just compared to like 5 days ago, right now is a much better price. Okay. I don't know where the market is going to go. I don't know whether the market is going to go tomorrow up here or it's going to go down tomorrow. So how to invest? In this case, you must break up your investment into batches, right? You want to make sure, okay, at this point, I invest in a bit into PayPal, maybe one option contract or whatnot, and then I just wait for it, okay? And make sure these are long-term investments. Okay, you're going to do short term, you don't know what you're doing, you're going to get burned. But when you do long term, it gives you a lot more margin of safety. All right, it gives you a lot more margin of safety. Guys, can you type it in? Margin of safety. Okay, a lot more margin of safety. So at this point, I think personally, I will wait a little bit more, all right, just for PayPal to come down. You can actually see where I draw the baseline for PayPal, right? I drew it around here, 139. That will be a point that I will really want to, take a look at PayPal again. Yeah. So what you can do is just put an alert there if you want to. All right, very, very simple. Okay. All right. Okay. Yeah, margin of safety, right? Your son, MOS. All right. What else? Okay, some of you asked for Berkshire, Visa. Let's see. Okay. Visa, let's see. Okay, Berkshire. Let's take a look at Berkshire. Da, da, da. Hey guys, but once again, can I just say everything I say here is my own opinion. Please do your own homework before you invest. Do not rely on this to invest. All right, guys, everyone type in the comments DYODD. Okay, before I go on any further, I want to see everybody. And I mean everybody. There is like 158 of you. I want to see 158 DYODD. Okay. All right. Okay. Let's go. All right, Berkshire. Wow, Berkshire. Actually, I didn't see this morning. So very simple. I think Berkshire is on its way back down. Not surprisingly. And yeah, I'm just for me a good level to go in. I remember I set alert about 165. That was the alert I put. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know whether it will reach there. Hopefully it does. If it doesn't, so be it. I already have some positions in Berkshire, but it's okay. Right. So you see, it's a very cool, and calm and collected thing. I don't know how you all invest, right? I know some people out there like to make it very exciting. Like, come on, this is investment. Okay, guys, if you want excitement in your life, go and do bungee jumping. All right, go and do parachuting. Go and do free falling. Okay, but this is investment. No need to be so excited. All right, just make money. Okay, all right. Okay. Who else? I think Gordon was asking Visa, right? So let's take a look at Visa. Let me just hide this so that it's bigger. Hey. Okay, Visa. You can see the screen, right? Okay, good. Visa, how is Visa doing? Oh, Visa is still doing very well, right? It's still on an uptrend. Doesn't look very bad. If I were to draw a trend line, it still looks good. In fact, this was expected, right? In fact, right now it's at a good support level, right? If tonight it bumps up a bit, hey, good chance to kind of look at loading up on Visa. Yeah, good call. Ting Wei, good call. Okay. Okay. So Wei Zi is asking about pent up demand. Like what else? Sorry. Like, oh, if I buy a Harley, wait, let me just find his post. Okay. So Wei Zi is asking like, is there such a thing called a pent up demand? If I like Harley Davidson, I don't buy now. When I recover, will I buy again and things like that? Okay. So Wei Zi, I'm not going to talk about Harley Davidson as a stock, but the thing about pent up demand is very simple. There will not be pent up demand for one-off purchases, right? Like buying houses, like buying a Harley Davidson or whatnot, right? but I can tell you there will be pent-up demand for recurring purchases. Guys, can you all type it in? Recurring. Okay, guys, type in recurring. So what are recurring purchases? Can you all give me some example? What are recurring purchases? All right, I'm going to give you all a lesson here. What are recurring purchases? Okay, right? Recurring purchases are basically things that you will likely buy over and over again. All right, things that you will do over and over again. All right. For example, one thing I believe is that the moment we unlock, people will really go out there and do some serious shopping. Right? Shopping is not a once-off thing. Okay, the ladies in the house, you probably agree with me, right? Shopping is not a once-off thing. You don't just buy one t-shirt and never again, right? You will keep on buying. So imagine you 2 months locked up and you have not gone to do any purchasing. Right now, you want to go out there and do. And when everybody do their shopping once again, there will be that pent-up demand. Okay, and that's how I look at it. So I don't think there is pent-up demand for big items, but for small items, most likely yes. All right, most likely yes. I don't think cinema is one, but for example, if you are looking at going out, doing activities at a theme park, for example, which is why I feel that Disney might be on its way back. All right, not because of the movie side of the house, but in terms of the theme parks. All right, you can see in China, the moment they say, hey, Disneyland is going to open 30%. What happened to Disneyland? It was fully booked. That is pent-up demand because people have been waiting and waiting to go back to Disneyland. Okay? All right. Cool. All right, Wei Zi, thanks for the question. Let's see. Let's see anything else. Very good question. Hey, wow, y'all are commenting too fast. Then I missed it. Okay. I have no idea who this person is because I can't see on my platform. So guys, if you want me to see your name, right, you will see that at the post, there is a part where it says, please register your account with StreamYard. So do that, then I can see your name, okay? I can see your name from there. So the question is, oh, I sold put 32 strike for SKX for 1 month. Should I close it with a loss? All right, so this question is very common and I just want to address it once and for all. The question is this. Why did you sell put on SKX in the first place? Oh, sorry, SKX in the first place. Yeah. Okay. Why do you sell put on SKX? Are you confident about the business? So once again, go back to the 2 questions, guys. Go back to the 2 questions. All right. Is this a company that will emerge stronger? All right. And is this company that you understand and you want to invest for the long term? Okay. So if you're doing this for a short-term trade, guess what? You're probably running out of time. Okay, but if you love SKX, you feel that, hey, $32 is a good strike price. Good for you, right? In fact, right now, the market dropped and you're able to purchase it at $32, right? But if you don't like SKX, you don't know what the heck they are doing. You don't even know who is the CEO. You have no idea what the finances is. Then you have no business investing in this company. Make sense? All right, I hope I answered your question. Very important. Okay, yeah, recurring expenses, right? Food, right? Absolutely. I can tell you, food, actually, those restaurants, right, who went big on delivery and on online, right? Actually, they kind of like recovered their losses already. I've been talking to a few restaurant owners just on the side chat. I have a business owner group, right? And they're saying actually the business is starting to recover quite nicely because people right now are at home. They don't want to go out, right? They stay at home, but they still have to eat, right? And if they're not into cooking, guess what? They're gonna buy out, right? They're gonna order out. And I've seen people ordering Michelin 1-star restaurant food to their house. Okay, so it is kind of recovering, but maybe not fully yet, but it certainly is on its way back. Yeah. Okay. All right. So let's look at. Okay, so some of you asked me about Disney, right? So let's look at Disney. Disney. Okay. Okay, I need to go for my next meeting very soon, right? So I'm just gonna take this as the last one. Okay, Disney. Okay, let me remove some stuff so that it's not so confusing. All right, Disney. So this Disney. All right, it was on its way up. I even drew the support and resistance line for you already. Right? I even say that I think it might drop further. But I don't know how far further it will drop. Okay, so to me, right now it seems like it's at a support level. I'm just going to wait 1 or 2 more days, see how it works. Maybe it bounces off, then that's great. All right. If not, it continues to drop. Yeah, that will be a great time to start accumulating. I have quite a solid position on Disney already because I collected around here this period of time. All right, so I personally won't be adding more. But if you want to add, let me see, around $100, around $100. So guys, those of you who know options, when I say $100, then you probably know what I'm hinting at already. Okay, those of you who know options, who are in my mentorship, you know what I'm saying already. All right, $100 is what I'll be looking at. Okay, all right. Yeah, so basically that's it. Okay, so guys, I hope you all learned a lot from this session, but most importantly, please do not panic. All right, have a plan. Have a plan. All right, because if you don't have a plan, when things like this happen, it will throw you off your balance very easily. All right, for me, did I see redness in my portfolio? The answer is absolutely yes. But am I panicking? The answer is absolutely no, right? Because all these are long-term positions and I know what's going to happen in the next whatever not is a short-term thing. Okay? So the key thing now is, guys, stay focused. Ask yourself, what are the businesses you're looking at? All right? And do you understand them? All right? If you understand them, if you have a long-term view, you're going to emerge okay. All right? Game plan is so important. Okay? All right. Now, Barbara is saying, let me see. Barbara is saying, some of us have call options in August. What should be the best approach? Barbara, where do you have the heck idea to buy call options in August that will expire in August? I don't understand. All right, guys, can you all allow me to rant a bit? Okay, can you allow me to rant a bit? This is the part that I get very pissed off because a lot of people go out there. I don't know who you learn from, but you all started doing very speculative short-term call options and you get freaking burned. All right. And then you come and ask me, Pete, how do I repair this position? Guys, it doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that. You must go into the position before you even go in, have your game plan. Right? The first question, Barbara, I want to ask you, right? Don't be offended if I sound like I'm scolding you, but why do you even buy a call option in August? It's such a short-term call option. You are going to get freaking burned. The time decay will eat you alive. So why do you do that? It's madness. When you buy a call option in August, a lot of people are overcome by greed because they say, hey, I think the stock's going to go up next month and I'm just going to buy for the next 2 months and so be it. But guess what? The market doesn't listen to you. The market is not your kid. The market is not your play toy. The market does whatever they want. So the only way you can ride the market is to have a long-term perspective, because even if it continues to go down even until August, if you have a long-term strategy, you have a long-term call, 2022, 2023, does it matter? It doesn't matter. But what happens when your call option is going to expire in August? Even if you are right about the direction, but if you are wrong about the timing, you are dead. Right? If the market goes up on September 1st, you are dead. Even though you were bullish about it, but your option has expired. Okay? So guys, please, don't go out there and just listen to stock tip. You must learn how to develop your own game plan. If you forever listen to stock tip, guess what? You will never learn. Okay? I want to give you a very honest truth. I've never met a successful investor that make their riches who just follow stock tip. No. I've never in my life. Okay? So if the stats is not on your side, why are you still doing it? I don't understand. Okay? So it's very short term. Alright, Barbara, is super short term. You must understand this. Okay? So please, if you want to invest, make sure you have the correct mindset. I already give you the question to ask already. So I'm going to bring back the question again. So make sure you understand the questions. Where's the screen? Okay. All right. The questions are this. Which companies are going to emerge stronger? Do you understand the company? And will you invest for the long term? All right. The answer is long term. Sorry, the question is long term, not short term. Okay. So fantastic. All right. Barbara said she only has one short term call option on Disney and you saw uptrend. So good. So Barbara, go back to the original plan. What was your plan? Since you did a short term call option, what was your plan? Okay. Very, very, very important. Okay. Now, honestly, if you ask me January 21st, so there was one question here, January 21st, is it long enough? Generally, I don't think so, because from now till January 21st, how many months? 6 months. Okay. 6 months is a very, 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 very short time. 6 months is a very short time. All right. It's such a short time that the bank are willing to lend you money, not even willing to lend you money if it's 6 months sometimes. All right. So please, when I say long term, please at least go for 1 year or even the longest you can. Exactly like what Aaron says. Okay. All right. So you want to go for 1 year or even the longest. Don't be cheap. Guys, can you do me a favor? Type in the comments, don't be cheap. All right. Why do a lot of people go for short term options? Because short term options are cheap. Okay, short-term options are cheap, but guys, cheap comes at a cost. All right, cheap comes at a cost. Don't be cheap. All right, it's just like you buying insurance for yourself. All right, or you're buying insurance for your house. You're preventing a disaster. You're preventing a fire. You're preventing yourself going to the hospital. Do you want to save on your insurance? All right. When you pay peanuts, you get monkeys. I always say this, guys. When you pay peanuts, you get monkeys. So for me, I always compare to if I buy stocks versus I buy options. Hey, even if I buy a 2-year call option, it's still a lot cheaper than me buying a stock. So that is good enough. All right. So please don't shortchange yourself by buying 3-month call option, 6 months call option. All right. If you know what you're doing, go ahead. Right. But most of you, I very certain 90% of you will not be able to manage such trades. So forget it. Focus on the long term. All right. Cool. Okay. So if not, that's all I have for you guys. Thanks for tuning in. I hope this was helpful. If this is helpful, all right, do invite your friends to join the Facebook group I have. It's a public Facebook group. Once in a while, I'll do this. And for those of you who are in my mentorship, I will see you this weekend. All right. If not, bye-bye.